Moving on, let's understand the sentiments tab. So sentiment is very important. So what we do is we read all the responses given by these LLM models for your brand, for your all the prompts that you have added. Based on the responses, we see whenever your brand is being mentioned, what is the overall sentiment while it is mentioning your brand. Is it mentioning in a positive way? Is it mentioning in a negative way? And then what are the sentiment insights as well. So for Zoice, in the last 30 days, across all these models, tracked via an USIP. In Redakit, it shows that the positive sentiment, the sentiment for Zoice is mostly positive. At 100% of the times, it's mentioned Zoice in a positive way. And if you want to see specific insights, I mean, what is the specific thing that it mentions most of the times for Zoice? So you can see that it mentions that it is highly realistic, and the type of sentiment is positive. How many times it has mentioned this term for Zoice is 14, and then in the last 30 days, and which is the prompt that it mentions highly realistic the most is this best AI twin generator. If you want to see that, if you click on this one, it will just take you to the responses tab of this specific prompt and the dominant model, which mentions this thing over here as well. It shows that it is an all-in-one ecosystem. So as well as the count for this one is 8, and which prompt is the dominant for this one. You'll see that in Google's Gemini, it shows this one. In Google's AI mode, it actually shows that it says that all-in-one ecosystem is one of the best positives of Zoice. Then here as well, on the third position, it says that high realism. It is positive type, and it gets mentioned around 6 times for this specific prompt, for this specific model, and then it will you can see the date as well. Okay, so this is the overall intent based sentiment shown inside Redakit. You can, if there are negatives as well, you can just filter out negatives, mixed and positive reactions directly onto the sentiments page. So this is it. This is the overview of the sentiment page. Moving on, let's move to the query fanouts.